alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for our main event of the evening. Scheduled for 8 rounds, middleweight action between Carlos Monzon and Kendall Holt. Carlos Monzon showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Holt's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Well, we're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are two guys that have flat out said it. They have come to get the other man.
And they're not liars.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Showing you some defense there with the block. Final 10 seconds. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Well off the mark by Carlos Monzon. And we come to the end of round number 1. Holt's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
All right, just let it go, all right? You're taking a beating. Now, come on. What's going on?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A knifing left hand by Carlos Monzon. And he just holds on there. Carlos Monzon's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Halfway through this round here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And he's holding. Holt's defense is paying off now. And here he goes again with the clinching. Holt's well off the mark that time. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
Nice work, nice work. Muy bien. Don't get too close to it.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Holt's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Big shot. Carlos Monzon's lifted off the ground by that uppercut. Down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Big uppercut right on the mark. And round 3 comes to an end.
You're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight, keep it tight. You're good?
I want the combinations. You land in one shot, but I need to see 3, 4 punches now, all right? This fight is too fucking close for you to be lazy with our punches. You understand?
You need to throw more punches.
He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Carlos Monzon is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
You see him holding on. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make him miss. He can't use his legs.
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Holtz. Monzon's able to avoid that punch. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Flush right hand to the head. One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. 2 stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. You gotta watch the water in his corner. When he misses with a punch, count.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Monzon's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Nice work. Nice work.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
That's it. Just like that. Punch. Punch.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Unload. Unload. More punches. Work the body, kid. Body shot. You got
Oh, he's hurt. He was hurt right there, but now he's grabbing on like it's a life preserver.
And he's going to have to stay there if he's going to get through these rapids.
Carlos Monzon's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starting to take away some of that head movement.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Hunting him down, all right? Cut the ring off and move him into the ropes. I want you on this guy. It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left. Just go for the head.
The start of the 6th round. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
He missed with that. Boom, left hand comes home. Oh, how about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Blocks away that headshot. Well-targeted left hand by Holt.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Monzone's defense clearly carrying things right now for him, but what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
Beat him to the punch.
10 clicks of the talk. And that's the end of round 6.
Calm down.
Monzone's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
These guys.
Holtz bounces back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Good flush, straight left hand. Holtz missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Keep moving, keep moving. Punch!
Halfway through the 7th round. Holt's offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled. It was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Keep smart. This is it. Last round, all right? Keep it smart. You got this.
You want to win? You work too hard for this. Now go out there and throw some punches. Pace yourself, okay? No wild punches. Pick your punches.
Here we are, the start of round number 8. Holt's trailing big time. But Teddy, his opponent hasn't done all that much more than him.
No, and that's why the knock, even though he's winning, and this is on my scorecard, the knock is on his opponent because he should be further ahead. He's leaving a door open.
You're doing great! Uppercut!
Manzone's putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Back and forth exchange. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Carlos Monzone's hugging at this point. You know, listen, it is what it is. He's running out of gas. He needs a break.
Yeah, but it is what it is because his opponent's allowing it to be that. He's doing what he has to do, but his opponent's cooperating with him.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges. This was a sure and steady effort by Carlos Monzone tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be a knockout or a unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.